everyone, Kaylee here. So a few videos ago, I reviewed the Kristin Ess line and you guys were really interested to hear me compare this spray, which is her dry finish working texture spray, which retails for $14, to a much more expensive product. The more expensive product is the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. This one's $14, this one's $45. I think they might be a little bit similar. I've been putting them to the test, so I'm gonna show you guys what I think and whether you could actually buy just the $14 one instead of the $45 one. Let's get started. Let's start with talking about the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. This has been around for years and it has been a hairstylist favorite for years. So I wanna set the scene for you guys. I wanna explain why this product is so key for so many hairstylists. A lot of texturizing sprays on the market are all about tons of like powdery texturedness on your hair. So when you put it in, your hair is gonna feel gritty. It's either gonna feel like waxy or sandy, maybe even a little salty. And you know, sometimes that's not the most fun thing to have because it can tangle your hair, which we don't want. It can cause a lot more extra volume than you're going for. And sometimes it's really mattifying on the hair. So texturizing sprays, it's good because it gives you that extra texture and volume, but you were getting all those negatives. Then we had Oribe, which doesn't do those negatives. It still gives you volume and fullness, which is what you're looking for in a dry texturizing spray. You want a little bit of extra oomph, you want a little bit of extra lift, but it does that without giving you a gritty finish on your hair or without overly mattifying it. And that is why people love it so, so much. Now, when you look at it, it's got this amazing, beautiful packaging. It normally comes with this great ornate lid, which I managed to lose. Sorry about it. And you can buy this in salons or at more like luxury retailers. Again, $45. I do think it's very innovative within the texturizing spray market. And so as far as that goes, I do think that it's worth it at the price, but it's definitely a splurge. So that's the Oribe spray. Let's talk about the Kristin Ess Dry Finish Working Texture Spray. Now again, this is going into the whole texturizing hair market, so you use it for volume and texture. And this one retails at $14, and the great thing that I love about it is that it ticks a lot of the same boxes that the Oribe spray does. You're not gonna get a lot of grit on your hands or on your hair. It's not gonna feel super crunchy, it's not gonna add tangles, but it does give you that nice fluffy textured look. This one, again, retails for $14. It has this great, sleek, minimal packaging, which I think looks really great for that price point. And it also has a pretty lid, and I didn't lose this one, so you guys can see it's got a nice little detail on it. So that is the Kristin Ess spray. So actually right now, I am wearing Oribe on this side of my head, and I have the Kristin Ess spray on this side of my head. The only other thing that I have is a little bit of pomade in my hair. So you can really see the difference, and I think there's very little, but I'm gonna talk you through the little ones that I have noticed. So on this side, I have the Oribe spray, and one thing that I notice when I touch my hair is that it feels like there's hairspray in it. Not necessarily like crispy, crunchy problematicness, but you can definitely, it feels like you put some hairspray in there. And it's a little bit more difficult to run my fingers through. Like you saw me catch a little like snarl right there. It's not tangly by any means. When I say tangly, I mean like your hair is matting up at the nape of your neck. That's not happening. But it's a little bit more difficult to run my fingers through. What I do like about it is that I think it adds a little bit more definition. You can see, I think, a little bit more pieciness in the curls more easily. And there's a nice amount of subtle shine. So my hair is texturized, but it's still looking healthy. Switching over to the Kristin Ess side, texture-wise, I love this stuff. It feels like cushiony, soft, like almost cashmere-ish on the hair. So I can easily run my fingers through this. It's very, very touchable. I would say it's almost a little bit more airy than the Oribe one. I feel like there's a little bit more fluff to it. There's a little bit more movement and dance, but maybe a tiny bit less definition. Not a huge difference though, because I feel totally normal wearing one on one side and one on the other. It's not like I have blue eyeshadow and pink eyeshadow or something. It's pretty similar. I think the biggest difference is that the Kristin Ess one is a tiny bit more just fluffy, less defined, maybe a little bit less shine, but way more touchable. So when it comes to picking a winner, really be similar. That's the hard thing for me, is that when I look in the mirror, I'm nitpicking. Like, I am getting down to like little bits and pieces. And so it's like, it's almost a toss-up, except this one costs 3 times more. So if you guys don't have either one, and maybe you're looking into texturizing spray, or you haven't found one that you love, I've gotta say go with the Kristin Ess one, because it's $14. Like, that's such a good deal, and this will last you forever. You don't have to use a lot. Actually, I discourage you from using a lot. My texturizing spray cans usually last me for about a year. So $14 for a year of awesomely texturized lifted hair, definitely a good deal. Now, if you're a hairstylist and you really can tell the difference, and like that little bit of definition and texture really like matters to you, this is still a great option. I still love this stuff. It's just a lot more expensive, and you're paying a lot more for that little tiny bit of difference. Totally up to you. I'm still gonna keep using this. I actually just bought a new can of this, but for my recommendation, for the majority of you, you're not gonna notice a difference, and I would totally recommend the Kristin Ess texturizing spray because it's amazing. And that's it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys try out these products and let me know what you think. If you wanna see more videos like this, let me know in the comments, because I would totally love to do them. So that's it. I will see you guys on Saturday with my next hair tutorial, so be sure to come back then. Well, bye.